Hello viewers, in today's class we are going to discuss one important problem from derivatives, right? And here we have to find the derivative of this function y is equal to cube of mod of cos x at x is equal to 2 pi by 3, right? So here we see that we have a function involving the mod function, right? That is the absolute value function. So let us first quickly see the definition of mod function. Then we can apply the definition of mod function to this function. Y is equal to cube of mod of cosine of x. Then we'll calculate the derivative of y with respect to x. So now see, the mod function is defined like this, that is the mod of p is equal to positive p whenever p is greater than 0, right? And mod of p is equal to 0 whenever p is equal to 0, and mod of p is negative p whenever p is less than 0, right? So in this case, we are going to apply this part of the definition of mod function to our given function. So here we have the four quadrants. This is the first quadrant, this is the second one, this is the third one, this is the fourth one, right? And here we have 0, here we have pi by 2, this is pi, this is 3 pi by 2, and here we have 2 pi, right? Now see, here we have to find the derivative of y with respect to x at x is equal to 2 pi by 3, right? Now if we calculate this angle in terms of degrees, then we'll get 120 degrees, right? And this angle 120 degrees, it falls in the second quadrant, right? So here we have 120 degrees, right? So this angle x, it lies in the second quadrant, and from trigonometry we know that in the second quadrant the cosine function is negative, right? So in the neighborhood of this angle 2 pi by 3, this cosine function is negative, right? Because this angle falls in the second quadrant, and in the second quadrant cosine function is negative. So cos x is negative in the second quadrant, right? So it implies that cosine function is negative, so p is less than 0, right? So if we take p as cosine x, then cosine x is negative, that is p is less than 0. So mod of p should be equal to negative p, right? So mod of cos x is equal to negative of cos x, right? When x belongs to the second quadrant, right? So here this function y can be written as a negative of cos x, and here we have cube, right? So mod cos x is replaced by negative of cos x, so we have cube of negative of cos x, that is the negative of cosine cube x, right? So now our modified function is y is equal to negative of cos cube x. So now let us differentiate y with respect to x, right? So it means we have to find the derivative of negative of cos cube x. So we can write this negative, we can take outside. So here we have negative, then here we have cos cube x, and the derivative is 3 cos square x, and then by chain rule the derivative of cos x is the negative of sin x, right? So negative times negative, this is positive, so we have 3 cos square x sin x, right? So this is dy over dx. Now we have to find the derivative at x is equal to 2 pi by 3. So here substitute x is equal to 2 pi by 3. So we have 3 cos square 2 pi by 3, and here we have sine of 2 pi by 3, right? And we know from trigonometry that cos 2 pi by 3, that is cosine 120 degrees, is minus half, and the sine 2 pi by 3 is square root of 3 divided by 2, right? So substituting these values in this equation, we have dy over dx is equal to 3 times minus half square, and here we have root 3 over 2. So we can simplify it. So we have 3 times 1 over 4, and this is root 3 over 2. So this is 3 root 3 divided by 8, right? So viewers, the derivative of y is equal to cube of mod of cosine x at x is equal to 120 degrees is equal to 3 root 3 over 8.